friends, good to see you again today, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Angela, and today I am sharing with you my absolute favorite secrets for helping us look younger, longer. Most of these items are from Walmart, but I will also be sharing some of my other favorite items that I get at other stores, whether it's Walmart or Amazon or Costco or whatever. If I can find a link for the items to make it easier for you to find them, I'll put them down below. Okay, let's get started with how I clean my face. Now, I'm not here to tell you what I do is what everybody should do. I'm just here showing you what I do, what works for me, and if you want to try it out, that's up to you. Okay, now the first thing I want to share with you actually doesn't even come from Walmart at all. It is these facial towelettes. I use these all the time to take off my makeup or in the morning when I get up just to refresh. What I like about these from Costco, you get a big box. It has 4 of these packets in it with a nice closure lid. Each one of these packets has 30 wipes in there. They have 4 of these in your package, and they also give you travel size. So I want to say when you buy it from Costco, you're getting about 4 of these and maybe 6 of these. Love these for cleaning my face and starting out fresh. Now, I do not use any fancy cleansers or toners or anything like that on my face. I really don't. I've never have. That's just what I do. I use the towelettes. Probably could be better, but you know, that's what I do. And around my eyes, for any residue that's left over, I like to use this product. It's by Garnier, and it is a micellar cleaning water. I do get this from Walmart. So if there's anything around my eyes, I take a little Q-tip, I put some of this on there, and I just go right around the eyes to kind of get any mascara that might be left over. The next product that I totally love, I use this in the morning and at night, is this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This stuff, I'm telling you what, I like this for a few different reasons. It doesn't make my face feel too oily, and I can start putting my makeup on right after I apply this, and it doesn't look oily or too shiny or any of that. You can get it at Walmart. Here's a new one right here. It's 1.8 ounces, and I want to say this is maybe $11 or $12. It lasts me a couple months or so for each container. This is what it looks like on the inside. You can kind of see that I've used a lot of this one already. I have tried many different moisturizers, and I really keep coming back to this one. I'm gonna say this already is probably my 3rd jar, and then I just bought the new one. Here's what it looks like when you dip your fingers in there. I do take it down my neck too, because in the wintertime when it's dry, I don't like seeing like the wrinkles stand out on my neck. That is it for skincare. I know some of you out there are probably like, why don't you use like 10 more products on your face? I feel like I just don't need to. Maybe there will be someday I'll feel like I need to use more than that, but for now it's working for me. So the next thing I am going to tell you about, this is a new product to me, but the concept is not new, just this product is. This product is by L'Oreal. It is a true match correcting concealer. Now, why is this good? Okay. Well, as you can tell, I have like little red spots on my face, and it just comes with age, it comes with skin damage. Any time that you put a green over the red little areas on your face, it helps to level out the coloring of the red, so that when you go to put your foundation on, or for me it's my BB cream, it really covers nicely. So I picked this up at Walmart, and the reason why I like this is because it is a cream. It goes on really nicely, and I just kind of put it on and I pat it on there, and then I'm ready to go with my BB cream, which I'll show you next. Now I have a mirror right here so that I can kind of see better putting this stuff on as I'm talking to you. This is my daughter's. I'm gonna say this is not one product I would recommend. I'm telling you what, girlfriends, you look at yourself in this kind of mirror, which is I don't even know what kind of magnification this is. It's pretty sad. I mean, you're going, oh my gosh. It's a little bit scary, but because I'm filming this and I don't want to look at the screen, I'm gonna look over here to put on a couple of these things to make sure I'm actually doing it right. So let's dab on some of this. Just kind of pat it in a bit with my finger, add a little bit more if I want, and pretty much it's gonna be covered up by the BB cream anyway. And you know, I could go nuts with this thing if I really wanted to be OCD perfect. I just want to calm down the really red spots. I'm not here to look 20. I'm just here to look good in my 50s. Okay, so that's good. Just a little here and there, mostly around the nose, and it's creamy. So I like that it doesn't leave a dryness to your skin. The next thing I'm gonna do is use my BB cream. This BB cream I have used for literally years. It is by Garnier, and I can only get it either on Walmart or Amazon nowadays. They have revamped this formula, and I don't like the new formula. It is maybe more oily, and so this is the older brand. Take a good look at this packaging here. So it was sold out completely on Walmart, and I had to go order this one from Amazon. They still do carry the older version, which I'm completely happy about, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after this sucker runs out. I like it because it adds moisture to my skin, not so much where it makes it so shiny all the time, but like I have dry skin, especially in the T-zone, okay? Right here and right here. I don't like foundation. I don't like a thick layer on my face. I don't wanna look like when I took my makeup off, I look like a completely different person. Like, who is that? I like to look better, but not different, you know, if that makes sense. So that's why I've liked this cream all these years. It just makes you look a little bit more finished without looking completely not yourself. So I use a beauty blender. I do wet this and I squeeze it out before I put my BB cream on there. Okay, so I'm gonna look in this mirror and I'm gonna put it on. I'm just gonna dab it on here. So I just kind of dab. That's all I do. It's not essentially covering every flaw that you have, okay? But it's covering enough of it where I feel like I still look natural, but like the spots are really reduced. Okay, voila, that's all done. And as you can tell, it probably looks a little bit better. This does have a tiny bit of tint in it. It is for light to medium skin, which is me. They do have this in a darker version, but I feel like as we age, we need more moisture in our skin. If you use, and you found that a powder doesn't really work on your skin because it really accentuates the wrinkles. Maybe you have dry skin and then you put powder on and it really accentuates the wrinkles. This for me has worked really well because it gives me moisture. I need that moisture in my skin as I'm aging, and using a powder is not gonna work for me anymore. So this has been very good for many years for me. You have to find out what works for you. If you're doing something that you feel works for you, then keep doing that. I'm just here to share if you're looking for something different and you're not really sure what, I'm here to share what's working for me, and hopefully it works for you. Next thing I love to use, okay, what I would put next on my face is this e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. Okay, the key word here is no budge. You know, when you use eye pencils, number one, I hate sharpening. Anything that I have to sharpen, forget it. Number two, if it doesn't glide on, especially now at my age, I don't like it because it's like, it feels like it's pulling too much. So no budge is very key here in why I like this product. It's very creamy, it's an eyeliner, it goes on really well, and this color is coffee. I do like a brown on blue eyes. Green works really well too, and some of you might like blue. I actually used blue for a lot of years, but I've gone to brown a lot lately. This is waterproof, another good plus. At Walmart, this product is not very expensive at all. I'm gonna use this mirror over here to put my eyeliner on, and then we'll go to the next step. I do kind of pull my eye up a little bit. And for my eyes, this is kind of key too. I learned that because I have rounder eyes, what I want to do is stop halfway at the bottom and pull it out to the sides. And then on the top, I go halfway across as well. Because if I go all the way, it tends to close my eyes more and make them a little smaller. I don't want that. Maybe that's something else you can kind of Google, shapes of eyes. And once you kind of see for yourself, okay, maybe I'm an almond or maybe I'm a whatever, then you can go and find out, how do I apply eyeliner to make my eyes look the best they can with that shape. All right, so now I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, there we go, right? The next thing I'm gonna do, and this is something I don't really use every day, but I bought this Revlon eyeshadow palette. It's just 4 colors here. The lighter color I will use more for the inside of my eyes to make them stand out a bit more. The lighter color I will use on my lid, and a darker color for the crease. So I'm gonna put that on now. I have 3 different brushes that I use. This is the thicker brush that I'm gonna use for the lid. Then I've got a little bit more narrow compared to the other one, okay? That one's gonna be for the crease, this one here. And then this one is really just for the inside corners of my eyes with that lighter color. Okay, I just put on the lighter color here for my lids. Now don't read me here. I'm trying to use a camera and this big old magnified mirror right here to put my makeup on. This is not how I normally do it. I'm up in my bathroom. I don't have a big mirror that I can see all my wrinkles on my eyelids. And I just put it on up there. So this is a different situation for me. So if I've got it glopped on one eye compared to the other, give me a little grace, okay? All right, now I'm going to go in for the lid or the crease, and then we'll see what that looks like. All right, I hope it's looking all right. I went in with this darker color here on the crease. I meant to do this color. And then I went with this color on the second eye. So I'm like, well, all right, we're gonna have to do that one on both. Now I'm going in with a lighter color in my central eye region right here to kind of pop the eyes a bit more. Hopefully that's not too much, but just a little bit of accent there. The next thing I'm going to use, I just learned about this. You know what? Daughters are the best things. I'm telling you what, they keep us young. We were on vacation. And of course, she had her makeup bag with my makeup bag in the bathroom, and we're putting on our makeup at the same time to go to dinner one time. And she's like, oh, Mom, you have to try this. This is really gonna be good for your lashes. I'm like, I don't know. And you know, I tried it, and of course I'm like, oh my gosh, what a difference. I'm telling you what, I love learning about this new stuff. This next product is a maximizer, a 3D maximizer for lashes. Basically what it is a primer. I was like, why do I need that, right? What it does is it helps to get the lashes prepped for your mascara. And the thing I noticed after the very first time of using it, number one, my lashes looked more separated than they have been in a long time. And number two, they lengthened them. And I was like, dang, that looks really good. So then we were at the mall down in Florida and we had to go to Sephora. This is where I got this product. It is by Dior, and it is Dior Show Maximizer 3D. This little sucker was like 28 bucks, but she said it would last a long time. So I believe her. And you know, here's the thing. Anytime your lashes can look better, like, I'm all in, okay? So here's what it looks like. You pull it out and it is totally white. So you just want to start putting it on all your top lashes here. I'm getting it into the corner. You'll be able to see a very small white residue going on your lashes, because if you're like, how do I know it's even on there? You're going to start seeing it. So It almost looks like a little bit of Elmer's glue on your lashes. It's kind of weird. Oh wow, in this mirror, I can really see it go on really well. I'm gonna get a little bit more in the corner here. Don't forget about the inner corner. Okay, we're gonna let it dry like that, just a few minutes. You don't have to wait a ton. So I'm gonna go for the next eye and getting in that corner there. The only thing about using this product is you wanna make sure any residual mascara you had on from yesterday or this morning and you're redoing your makeup or whatever is totally off. It doesn't work well when you are trying to apply this to lashes that have mascara already on them or a residue of mascara already on them. You want them clean. Then the results that you're gonna see from using this will be way better. For me, I tried it and it didn't work very well. So I thought I'd do the easy way out. It didn't work. Okay, I think I'm gonna do just a little bit on the bottom lashes in the corner. You probably can't see it on my lashes, but there's just like a little white coating. Okay, so you let that dry for a few minutes and then you can go right in with your mascara. So I think while we're waiting, I'm gonna try this Cheek Heat. It's by Maybelline. And it is just a little coloring of blush and it's a cream base instead of a powder. I don't use a blush all the time, but I thought this would be kind of interesting to try. Here's what it looks like on my finger. I'm just gonna dab it here and then just kind of circular motion and bring it up to the corners just for a tiny bit of color. I did try this down in Florida and I felt like it did add a little bit of nice color to my cheeks. It's number 15. It's called Nude Burn. So that's the color they're apparently calling that. So we'll do it on the other side here. Just a little bit. I don't need like a ton. Just a little glow of color. All right, did it add a little bit of color there? I like that because I feel like, again, it's not drying. It adds a little color with the creaminess of the blush. Now we're gonna add the mascara. And let me tell you, ladies, I have been using this mascara, I don't even know how many years. I love it. It is by L'Oreal. It is telescopic. And it's in a black color. It comes in this container in your drugstore. I picked it up at Walmart. I've gotten it at Ulta before. You probably can find this in other places as well. But for me, it feels like I can get some long lashes and have them be separated and not clumpy. But I'm telling you what, this Dior stuff really separates them out. So I really liked that. Okay, this is what the wand looks like. So just pretty much a straight wand, really. So I'm gonna put that on over the Dior primer and let's see what that looks like. Okay, so there's one eye. Let's go for this eye. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Okay, so the telescopic is on both eyes right now. So I feel like it's a really good mascara for me. I know there's a lot of good brands out there, and if you found your favorite, then maybe you want to stick with that. But this is the one I really love. And I've tried other ones, and I'm telling you what, I keep coming back to the same one. Now for a second coat, I add on my second favorite mascara. It is the Thrive mascara. I got this a little while ago, and I like it also because I feel like it just adds another layer to my lashes. Most of the time, I will use both. I'll use the telescopic, and then I go back in and put a coat of this on each of my lashes. I don't really need to, but I kind of just like the way it makes it all look. So now I'm gonna put that layer on. Here's what the brush looks on the Thrive. It is a little bit more of a Christmas tree look. So now I'll go in and put some of that on. Okay, and there we go. I'm here to tell you, I do not have glamorous long lashes. They feel to me like they're normal. I mean, they're not short, stubby lashes, but they're not by any means longer lashes by themselves. So just by using those 5 things for makeup, I feel like that really adds some youth to my skin, right? Don't I feel like I look younger than I do when we first started this whole process, which is a good thing. I'll take it. Okay, the next couple products I have for us to try today as far as makeup goes, and then we're going on to hair care. The first thing, look at this little baby e.l.f. product. This is a lip balm, and they had this in a few different types. It comes in this little itty bitty container. It is called Bite Size Lip Balm by e.l.f. And they had a regular and they had a tinted. This one I got in a tinted color and it is called Berry. Let's put a little bit of this on. But then I'm gonna share another lipstick with you that I really like that I got from Walmart as well. This is from Walmart. I love this because it is so small. It is perfect for fitting in your purse. I mean, it really is small. I like it because it adds just a tint of color to your lips. So if you don't want to go the lipstick route, your lips feel really moisturized with adding just a tinge of color too. So I really like this product so far. I'm gonna have to say, this is gonna go in my purse. Okay, but if you want more color, then this is something that I bought probably back in August from one of your recommendations. It is the Infallible Pro Gloss Plumping Lipstick, or gloss, I should say, by L'Oreal. So here's what the bottle looks like. It's number 608, and I think it is a berry. So let's put this on because I feel like it's gonna go with this top a bit more and kind of tie everything in. The wand is slightly at an angle, and this is a gloss. It's supposed to stay on for 6 hours. It really does a good job of staying on, I will say that. And I like that it makes your lips feel hydrated. I don't know about you, but for me, I can't use a matte on my lips, especially in the winter, because my lips are already dry. If I put a matte on, it's just gonna be like I put paint color over a wall that had a bunch of bumps on it already. You know what I'm saying? So in the wintertime, I have got to use something with hydration in it. So a gloss works better for me, especially at this time of year. So let me put this on and show you what it looks like. Okay, there we go. A little bit more color. Now, because this is a plumping gloss, you do get a little bit of tingling, but not a lot. Not where you're like, oh my gosh, my lips are burning off, okay? Nothing like that. It adds definitely a pop more of color, which is great for the fall and the winter time. So I feel like just with a handful of good products, you really can look younger in a matter of minutes. Before we go on to what kind of hair care I use to make my hair look better, and there's one other bonus product I want to share with you because I love it. I love it, and I hope that you do too. I want to give you guys a little demo here because some of you have said, compared to your old videos, you actually look younger now than you used to look. You're like a female Benjamin Button. And I kind of had a chuckle at that, and I thought, okay, what could it be? Well, number one, compared to my videos 2-3 years ago, when I had darker hair, I feel like for me at my age, the lighter hair does make me look younger. The other thing that is even more key is the lighting I am using now. I used to sit kind of back there, and we're gonna do an experiment. And I used to use a ring light. And I just felt that tone of the light did not do me justice, like sitting in front of my natural light here in the front of this door wall. Anytime you can get really good light, like natural light, I'm telling you what, it makes you automatically look younger than you are. So I'm here to tell you, if I run into any of you out there, you're gonna think I'm about 10 years older in real life than you see me on camera, because this light, I'm telling you, it's amazing. It hides all my wrinkles, it hides all the you know, of my skin, and does make me look better. So I'm telling you what, number one, your lighting is key. I want to go over there and I want you guys to see the difference. Okay, so I just moved almost to my old filming stomping ground. Now I do have some above lighting on from our house, and I'm telling you what, I don't look as good. I'm telling you, I do not look as good as sitting in front of that door wall. So do you see what I'm saying when I say lighting is really key? That's why I look younger now. It's the natural light. Yep. See? How funny, right? Now we're back in front of the door wall. I'm telling you, that is the real secret right there. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about hair products I have found that help keep my hair looking the best it can. So the first things I want to share with you, I mean, I have not found a magical shampoo and conditioner that have worked really well for my hair. I just kind of rotate around. I have really thin, fine hair, so I have to do the best I can with it. But what I did try this last week from Walmart, I had picked up a couple of really deep conditioners. One of them was by the Shea Butter. It's an anti-frizz deep conditioner. It's a packet like this. It was about $1.59 for the whole packet. And depending on the length of your hair and how much hair you have, this packet could probably last you 2 to 3 uses. And you don't need to use this every day. I used it today when I showered, and I used it one other time before we went to Florida. So like maybe once a week. You leave it on your hair in the shower for, you know, as long as you can. I mean, on a shaving day, right? You'll put it on your hair and then you go through and you wash and you shave, and by the time you're done with all that, it could be like 8 minutes later, right? And that's good. So I really do actually like this. So just kind of give you a little picture of that. But I really feel like using an intense conditioner on your hair, like once every week, really just gives it that moisture again. Now, something that I use all the time right after I get out of the shower, and I found my hair just loves it. First is this Olaplex number 6. Out of the shower, I put a pea-size amount of this on my fingers, okay? And then I add to it 2 drops of this Olaplex oil. It's number 7. Both of these I get from Amazon. And if you're interested, I will have my Amazon storefront link down below so that you can click right on it. You'll know exactly which ones I'm talking about. Put those amounts in my hands, I rub it together, and I pull it through my damp hair. And that, you know, then I'll go through and blow dry or let it air dry, whatever you prefer. So those 2 products I have found really help my hair to not be as frizzy, because this oil is putting moisture back into your hair. Same with this. It just makes it smoother. It makes it moister. So I really love those 2 products, and those were recommended to me by my hairdresser. So I have to give kudos to her, because if it wasn't for her, I would have not really known, you know, about them or what it could do for my hair. The other thing she told me about, which I'm really loving, is this Bed Head Rush. It is a shine spray. So after I get done blow drying my hair, I will maybe, you know, kind of style it a little bit with hairspray. Not a ton though. I don't like that it's not movable. I like movable hair, but I do need a little spray to kind of keep it in place. Then I use this head rush, okay, and it adds a little bit of shine, a little bit of pieciness, and takes out the rest of any little frizz is gone with this. Now I kind of spray and then run my fingers through it. I don't use a ton, you know, just a few sprays over here, maybe on the top to kind of tame that frizz on the top, done. So really liking this. This will last a long time because you don't use a lot. Again, I ordered this on Amazon as well. If you guys have not used this before, you have not heard me talk about this maybe a year ago when I did another one of these beauty videos, I was leery about this cream, this Neutrogena hand cream, because the first time I tried it out, it was really oily on my skin. And I thought, oh my God, I don't know if I like this. But what I found is you just use a pea size or less amount, and put it on your hands at nighttime before you go to bed, and let it kind of absorb into your skin at nighttime. I'm telling you what, in the wintertime when you've got problems with cracking skin, really dry skin, this is beautiful on your hands and on your feet. Don't use this in the middle of the day when then you're gonna be doing things where you could leave a greasy residue on whatever you're touching. Do it at night. Put it on your nightstand. Put some on at night, go to bed, okay? The magic happens when you sleep. So this is what I'm telling you to do with this, and it works really well. Last winter, I started with this, and I'm telling you what, my hands were way less dry, and my feet, than they ever have been in other winters. So I am really happy I found that product. This next product, listen, this is not sponsored. These people are not paying me to say one thing about this product. I started using this product a year ago, maybe a bit more. I found them because I was looking for natural products, and I absolutely love their stuff. And so I really wanted to tell you about it because maybe you're looking for something similar and you haven't found the right fit for you. I'm here to tell you, I love this stuff. So I'm hoping you do too. There is a little mom and pop business in Tennessee. Yep, my favorite state, okay, Tennessee. They have a little farm called Little Seed Farm. They make this stuff with their goat's milk on their farm, okay? And they sell this stuff on their own website. So I was looking for a natural deodorant, and there's a lot of them out there in the stores. And you know, some of them work, but I don't like the ingredients that are in some of them, honestly. And so I was looking for something more natural that didn't have aluminum in it, because aluminum is really bad for your putting on your skin. This does not have that. It's natural, and I've tried a couple of natural products that are sold in the store before this. And let me tell you what, oh, no, they did not work. I did not find at that point anything that took care of the odor, like in the heat of the summer, you know, and it wasn't like I was running 10 miles and being like, oh, this deodorant isn't working, you know, just normal days. I think one of them was native, or I don't know. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find a picture of what I've tried from the stores that they're calling natural. It did not work, my friends. I'm telling you what, it was not good. The odor, no, okay? This stuff, once I started using this stuff, I never have a problem with a hint of even an odor, okay? They have this in several different scents. I love the lavender, but I wanna say they have maybe even 6 other scents. It comes in a little glass jar, and I'm telling you what, this jar lasts you a long time because you just need a little bit. Here's what it looks like on the inside. So what it comes with is a tiny, tiny little wooden, like little spatula, okay? So you just take a little bit on, you put it on in there, you rub it in with this or your fingers, good to go. Or craft sticks. You could use something like that, you know, and to dip in there too, because it is oily. It does have an oily feel to it if you use your fingers. What they also sell on their website is one of these little bamboo paddles. Might be like $3.50, $4, and I've had this forever. I bought it one of the first times I bought this. So I just take this and I scrape out a little bit, and it really applies easily to the underarm. So I love this, love the lavender, but again, they have many different scents. I wanna say this jar, which is 2.4 ounces, maybe $12 to $14, somewhere in that area. So I love supporting small businesses like that when they produce something really good. So I'm so glad I found this. The other thing I want to tell you that they carry that we've tried before and we enjoy are these handmade bars of soap. They have, again, many different flavors or scents. This one is lavender, and they are all natural, made with goat's milk, And the other one I tried this time is a lemongrass basil. Smells really, really fresh. And they do offer free shipping if you order us above a certain amount. I want to say it might be $25. So if you order your deodorant and a couple bars of soap, that gets you really over your, your limit. Okay, and the last product I want to share with you, I have shared a couple of different times on my channel, but if you're new here, you may not have heard it before. I have been wearing this for years. The first place that I heard about this was on an award show. We were watching, I think, the Oscars one year, something like that, and Ryan Seacrest was one of the hosts, and I remember an actress came up to him, he was asking her some questions, and he said, okay, I have got to ask you what perfume you're wearing. It smells amazing. And she went on to say what it was, and it was amber oil. And I thought, okay, I've never heard of amber oil before. And she said she got it from Whole Foods. And I thought, if it's good enough for Ryan Seacrest and good enough for this woman, I thought, I need to try that. So I went to Whole Foods and bought a small bottle of it, and I have been wearing it ever since, and that was at least 2-3 years ago. I get compliments everywhere I go pretty much about the scent. People want to know what it is because it smells so good. It's very light. It's not real potent, but you get a whiff of it and you're like, wow, what is that? This is 1/6 of an ounce. So it's not big, okay? And it's about $7, $8 at Whole Foods, but it lasts a long time because it's an oil. So I put a little dab on my wrists, I rub them together, and then I even kind of rub it on my stomach area. I'm telling you what, the rubbing is the key because you get the scent kind of just going, right? This is really almost the only perfume I wear, ever. You can also get this on Amazon. So if I can find a link on Amazon, I will put it down below as well. You gotta just try it. I just wanted to share that with you as well because it's just my favorite. Like I say, I've been wearing it for years. So those are my beauty secrets to share with you guys. Until I see you next time, bye.